Hey, Rebels Scum. We have Zach Oat here from Diamond Select Toys, as always, going to talk about some amazing products and what we might be seeing in 2024 and the great stuff that is out there already. Zach, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you, Nick?
Doing excellent. All right. Well, we have a lot of questions from our viewers. I'm going to start with what's near and dear to my heart, and that's going to be jumbos. Big year for jumbos. We got a lot of jumbos in 2023. We were really excited about that. And we're looking at 6 so far, tracking for next year. We got Lando's Gift, 8D8, Boba Fett in his Book of Boba Fett premiere, and then the Max Rebo Band trio. Are there going to be more than that? Can you give us kind of a sense of what we're looking at for 2024?
I know there are a couple more that are definitely in the works. We're working on a holiday release for actually this year. We're going to offer before the end of the year. I don't know when it's going to ship, but I think we're going to offer it before the end of the year. And then we're working on a retailer exclusive for later in 2024. But we are going to start offering the Max Rebo Band in I want to say late January. So you'll be able to pre-order at least the first member of the Max Rebo Band late January.
So we saw a little tease on the card back of the Sand Trooper of the Max Rebo Band finally in the sort of the little promo or production shots you guys put in the back of the cards. Is there an update on the packaging? I know as of New York Toy Fair, everything was still being worked out on how those were going to be packaged.
As far as I know, we are going to offer them individually at first, based on what I'm seeing of the release schedule. So I'm imagining that those will be, wherever possible, blister cards, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll have more information in January for sure about how they'll be packaged. But I think at this point, if it can be put in a blister card, we're going to do that because people really do like the blister cards.
Yes, I think we're all just kind of curious how you're going to package Max Rebo with that giant piano, which is it going to be in a box or a blister card?
If there was one that would not be a blister card, it would probably be that one. But I can't say for sure. They may figure out a way to get him on there. I can't imagine though. I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts that'll be a box.
Okay. So another question I get a lot is everyone loved the Cantina Adventure set and everyone loved the Indiana Jones map room set. Are we going to see another play set like Jumbo style, for example, the Bespin cardboard play set in the Jumbo line?
You know, I'm not a historian of what we've done rather what Gentle Giant Limited did, especially before the takeover. But have we ever done any of the cardboard diorama backgrounds?
The Cantina Adventure set that was the Sears exclusive.
Okay.
That is the just the outside of the cantina. Let me see if I can give you a quick look at that over my shoulder here. See that up there?
All right.
Yeah, all the way up there.
Excellent.
So that was a large card back background. It was kind of cropped a little. It wasn't the entire set. And then you guys did a droids purchase of the droids card back. You could see it over my shoulder there. Okay. That was just the background that came with the 3-pack when Gentle Giant did the 3-packs. But nothing since then. But you guys have released the Indiana Jones map room set. People love that. I think sold out like almost immediately. So there's a lot of energy about can we get more Kenner sets, at least the cardboard ones that you could fold up and package easy.
I'm willing to bet that they're on the radar of the team that handles this line. But by all means, if you see something that you are interested in, or if there's a product you'd like to see us make, definitely write in to the president because he reads all the questions that get sent in to Ask DST, which you can go through our website, I believe, for that. I believe there's a form you can fill out. And he answers everything. And even if he says not right now, you'll at least put the bug in his brain for something that you would like to see. So by all means, if there's something that you think would do well or would make for a really cool product, definitely suggest it to him. I'll pass stuff along as well, but hearing it directly from the fans is always a good way to hear it.
Yes, and if you're not familiar with that, you can go to the website on the blog, and they have updates where they will post the responses to those questions too.
Yes, the answers will be posted on the blog for sure. I believe we do it on Gentle Giant and on DST, but it's sort of a mix of which questions are for which company. It's all together.
Perfect. Another question I get a lot from the audience is on the Selects line. We had a couple. We had Darth Maul, Boba Fett, and the Stormtrooper, I believe. And
Chewbacca.
And Chewbacca. And people are wondering, is that line continuing?
We have other figures we would like to do. We work with Diamond Disney stores on that one. So I think that there was a little bit of a reshift when when a lot of the stores closed. But as far as I know, that is still a possibility of doing more. So if you'd like to see more, by all means, I hesitate to say let Disney Store know, but for sure, I'm probably going to regret that later. But definitely, we'd love to do more, and whenever they're ready to do more, we're willing to go ahead.
Excellent. Another question to get, and something I really love, is your gallery dioramas. I think they're great. I think you get a lot for the price point too. And we saw some great ones this year, particularly that one from Knights of the Old Republic, Bastille Lachan, if that's how you pronounce it. And just kind of wondering, might we see it, because you guys also did Jedi Fallen Order, and we're wondering if we might get more video game focused gallery dioramas, particularly from the Legends line, such as like Dark Forces or anything along those lines. Is that something your license permits? Can you pull things from, since Coder is essentially Legends, are you allowed to pull other Legends mediums into the gallery diorama line?
As far as I know, we're not. I don't know of any restrictions to what games we are allowed to do gallery dioramas from. We did do Knights of the Old Republic with Bastille Lachan, and we did. And I'm not a game guy. I love Star Wars, but I don't play a lot of games. So Darth Revan is also from Knights of the Old Republic, right? Okay, so we did Darth Revan and Cal Kestis from Fallen Order for GameStop, and I believe that up for solicit now is Darth Nihilus, up for pre-order right now from them. So they have that for pre-order. And a few shows ago, I think it was last year's New York Comic Con, we showed Darth Malgus. So he exists. I'm not sure what the timeline for him is. But as far as I know, other ones would be great. It would be great to do Star Killer or something like that. I would love to see more characters from that line, especially in the gallery format, because I do love the gallery format. It's got a much lower price point, and they're a lot more durable, which I like because I'm clumsy. And the character designs for the video games are always so great.
And I think it's that displayability, that base you get with it, that little world element, that world building that comes with it too. There's just a lot more you could do, particularly at the price point, to give us a little more than just a character. Yeah.
No, it's with the pedestals are nice, for uniformity, in the bus line and in the statue line where we have the black disc sometimes. But to be able to do something, that takes from those worlds is really cool. I love dioramas. So I'd love us to do more.
Great. Just a couple of random questions here. A lot of people love your Minimates. Are we ever going to see Star Wars Minimates?
I think that's the dream. We've been making them for 20 years now, more than 20 years. I think last year was the 20th anniversary of this year was the 20th anniversary of Marvel, I believe, and this last year was the 20th anniversary of Minimates overall. So we've been making them for a long time, and I think Star Wars has always been like the end goal. But it's tough to work in this confines of the licensing, and fingers crossed, dare to dream, one day in the future that'll happen. But right now, no plans, although it would be really awesome.
Okay. So we're heading into a non-anniversary year in 2024. Nothing exciting next year as in terms of Star Wars films. So is there a theme or a general plan for the product line? Are there going to be a mixture of mediums, or focusing on one range of the trilogies or the shows? Or what do you think we're going to see more of in 2024?
I think you're going to see a pretty good mix. I mean, I think even in the anniversary years, we try to provide a pretty good mix of stuff. We try to call out the ones that make sense for the anniversary, but I think you'll just see a nice mix. We do have stuff planned from all over the place. I know we've got something planned from Phantom Menace. I know we've got something planned from Attack of the Clones. I'm trying to think if there's anything from Revenge of the Sith, but we always have classic trilogy stuff, and I think we may even have some new trilogy stuff too. Well, we definitely have the Han Solo coming up from Force Awakens, but we'll see what else shakes out from there. I'm excited about the one from Attack of the Clones because I don't think it's definitely a character we've never done, but there's not a lot of merchandise out there for him. So that'll be very cool when that happens.
Great. And last question I got for you. I get this once in a while. I'll see this in the forums, and this is also big for me. I love Shadows of the Empire. I grew up with it. It was like the best of the legacy sort of or legend sort of lines. Can we see some products from that? Busts, jumbos, gallery dioramas, anything in your lines?
So Shadows of the Empire, that would be again not a movie watcher, not novel reader, but that would be like Mara Jade.
That was Prince Shizor and Dash Rendar.
Dash Rendar, all right.
And that whole transition of the story of Boba Fett between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi before everything changed with the new mediums. But some really classic characters. We got Chewbacca, who disguised himself as a bounty hunter.
Yes, bounty hunter Chewbacca. I know everything I know about Shadows of the Empire. I know from the Hasbro and Kenner action figure line.
Yes. So. And then there was that great video game on N64. And yeah, I think Hasbro was put out the most products from it. I think Applause did a couple of vinyl figures or vinyl busts, but there hasn't been a lot of Shadows love in recent years. But it was awesome. I mean, it was in comics, it was in video games, it was in novels. It had a soundtrack by John Williams. Like, it got around. Like, it was huge in the 90s. So just curious if that might be resurrected in some form, or Diamond would consider doing something with those characters.
No, it makes sense. It seems like it's an untapped market. I don't know for sure if it's available to us right now, but again, it's another good thing to suggest in Ask DST. But it seems like a Chewbacca in his crazy bounty hunter makeup would be pretty awesome as a bust. I don't know if we've ever. I guess we've never done. Since you're asking, I'm assuming we've never done a Prince Shizor.
I looked around and I didn't see one, unless it was like really long ago. But I didn't see a mini bust or anything for that. I don't think you guys did gallery dioramas in the early thousands or
no. These are our first gallery dioramas for Star Wars, the ones for the video game world, because I think we got a special dispensation to do stuff from the video games in the gallery format. But I think normally we wouldn't be able to do that. So maybe that's something that might work out, but I'm not entirely sure what Luke's current feelings are about Shadows of the Empire. So we'll have to ask and find out. Definitely ask DST. I'm curious because I think a Chewbacca bust like that would be really awesome. And Dash Rendar, if I remember, was pretty cool too. So he had a cool swoop bike, right?
Yeah, in one of the scenes. Yeah, just kind of curious because it was a video game and a comic, so you got kind of two mediums to work with there. I don't know how your license works, but maybe on the video game angle.
Yeah, no, definitely, definitely something to look into. I will definitely float it by the product manager and see what the situation is.
Great. All right, well, that's all we have for this time. Of course, we're looking forward to many more great Diamond Select products, and then we're going to be checking out some more jumbos soon as well. So as always, tune back here for more Star Wars news, especially our coverage of Gentle Giant and Diamond Select at various events. I think we'll see you guys next. Comic-Con is the next one you guys will be at, San Diego?
Yeah, San Diego, and then New York. Without a celebration next year, those are our next two, yeah.
Perfect. So tune back for that coverage, everybody. Thank you, Zach, for speaking with us today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, and you stay vigilant, you Rebel Scum.